Yes, blessed love and greetings, everybody. It is I, as you know, Ricky with an I, and this is another episode of The Couch. Now, on this evening's, today's, this morning's, this afternoon's, whatever time you're going to be looking at The Couch, you know, it's going to be, it premieres at 8, but some people watch it at like the morning, the next day, the next week, and all this stuff. But what we're going to be doing this evening, right now, today on The Couch, is we're going to be interviewing one of the musical icons in the British Virgin Islands and the Virgin Islands, period. He just came fresh off of the celebrity basketball shootout over the weekend, and he's going to be releasing a brand new music video. So we're going to go to a commercial break, and when we get back, we're going to be speaking with the man himself, Boss from Showtime. Burn soon come. Yes, I.
There's a reason you get up on a morning. A reason you pick yourself up, start the day. Maybe it's sheer grit. Maybe it's your ethics. Maybe it's because you know people like you are waiting for people just like you. We all have our reasons, and for Republic Bank, that reason is you. Every little thing, every big thing. It's all about making a difference in your life. Because after 182 years, if it's one thing we're sure about, is that the difference is you. We're here to help.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
Is business slow, cash flow down, hosting an upcoming event? We can help. Advertise with 284 Media and take your business or event to the next level by enhancing your present marketing and messaging strategies. Allow our team of experts to create a personalized ad that sets your business apart from all the rest. This could be your business or event. So, what are you waiting for? Contact our marketing team at 284media@cctbvi.com. Advertising with us works.
Yes, Massive and Cool, we are back right here on The Couch, and as I said before we went to commercial break, tonight we're gonna have none other than the musical legend, icon himself, the man Boss from the Showtime band. Boss, welcome to The Couch. First time in the studio, first time on The Couch. How are you feeling today, man?
Feeling good, man.
Feeling good.
Glad to be here.
All right, you tired from the basketball over the weekend?
A little exhausted, a
Yeah?
little exhausted.
Well, I heard that you were scheduled to participate, but you ran because you saw the Honorable Andrew Foy was participating, and you never wanted to lose to him.
Just put it this way, there were more to gain by not competing than to lose into the premiers.
So the Honorable Premier cannot have you on his record to say that he beat you in basketball.
Unfortunately. But if you're going to lose to someone, lose to the premier.
No, I'm not losing to the Premier.
You're not losing to the
Not
Premier?
in basketball. not in basketball at all. No, sir. But I mean, as we do usually when we come on the couch, the viewing audience, and most of the people already know you. But for the people that don't know you, just tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, you don't know, I'm BOS Twice Boss, lead singer for Showtime Band for about 20 years, half of my life. Being on music, really into music, and that just means I'm not a humble, straightforward, like to speak my mind type of person. But as it pertains to people, I love people.
Truth.
That's me in a nutshell.
Okay. Well, how do you get the name Boss?
That's a long story, but
Well, that's what we here for. We want to hear the story.
well, okay, it came from my mom. She gave me the name Boss, and it was off of a TV show back then. Her name Dukes of Hazzard. So when I was younger.
Wait. Your name Boss.
Only you could get a story, I'm telling a story. I don't tell it to nobody else.
People don't close your ears.
Close your ears.
Close your ears and shut your eyes.
So,
I said that right? Okay, listen, Boss.
so what happened was I was a little chubby when I was small, much more chubby than this, and they were Boss Hug, and so my mom used to call me Boss Hug, and then as I grew out, I grew up rather than growing out. we actually eventually we knock off the hog and we stuck with the boss. So that's the real story behind White People. But don't ever try calling me boss hog. It wouldn't end up well for you.
You know, I find very, very, very funny with this whole story. You got your name because of Boss Hog. You were chubby, and now look at you now, you're a restaurant owner.
And I'm on my way back to being fully chubby again. So, the world is a cycle, right?
Definitely, definitely. But a lot of people, I just say you are the lead singer for Showtime, and music seems to be like at the very core of your existence. Why is music so important to you?
I mean, music is one of those things that you just can't really explain. I mean, it just falls in the natural order of things, you know. You know, you have the father first, you have family, then it's music for me. You know, and everything has come after. So it's like, I fell in love with music. I mean, I've been hearing music throughout my household all my life. My father listened to a lot of calypso and different stuff. I have family members who sing calypso, who sing reggae, who do different stuff. But it was an instrument that I really fell in love with first, which was the keyboard.
The keyboard.
And I know exactly the moment when I fell in love with it. I was about 10 years old, and I was on vacation in St. Kitts at the time.
Okay.
Kean, my brother, godfather, he played the keyboard and he played it so well, and I just fell in love with that instrument. And when I came back to Tatol, and I was like, I was telling my mom, like, I need to get a keyboard, I need to get a keyboard. And that's where it really started for me, you know. That's where it started for me. So I always remember that, and I always really glad to know that my parents, you know, put a little money aside to buy me that keyboard to get me going, starting, you know. So that was great.
So you started with the keyboard. Do you play any other instruments?
No, I tried playing bass at once. I was all right, but I mean, one of the reasons why I fell in love with the keyboards is because the keyboards have the ability to tap into different tones from different instruments. So it's like you're playing everything once you're a keyboard player. So, and I just gravitated mostly to that.
Okay.
Many people don't know. You know, when I joined Showtime in high school, I was a keyboard player. That's what I did. I played keyboard. I was the second keyboard player at the time, and you know, things matured after that.
Interesting. Interesting. And you said you joined Showtime while you were in high school. Now, while we're talking about the whole musical thing and high school and what's not, do you feel that we do enough in the BVI to keep the music aspect of the culture alive?
There's definitely room for improvement as far as that concerned. I think we can do a lot more in terms of, you know, just keeping the culture alive. And as time progresses, we see it kind of dwindling away, in my opinion. But there's still the hope, you know, that we would kind of infuse the necessary measures in place to ensure that the next generation and the generation after have the culture and the way we play music at the forefront.
Okay. Now, let me kind of put my knowledge on the back burner right now. I was born here, but I grew up in St. Kitts. What would you say is BVI music culture?
Right.
How would you describe it to me, who I don't know anything about it? So tell me about the music culture in the BVI.
Well, the music culture in the BVI, I think for me, if I was to describe it to you right now, I would say to you, listen, when it comes to BVI music, it's a rhythm box based music, and it's all about melodies, you know. And of course, it's surrounded by, I mean, anything by itself is just noise, but when you put it together, it becomes music. So it's surrounded by the instruments. I mean, nowadays we don't have the brass as much, the live brass, but keyboard players, bass, guitar is a necessity.
Okay.
You know, so the music is just a fusion between rhythm box, different sounds, different percussions coming together with a lead sound, giving you that authentic Virgin Islands sounds. Many people might say you have too much instruments within our rhythms, but that's just the way we put forward our music.
Okay. Do you think that brass needs to come back
I mean,
into it?
listen, definitely there's so many elements from music that we have went away from that in my opinion, I think needs to come back. And if you listen to some of the big records from elsewhere, they're putting back in that acoustic, that authentic sound right back into the music. Like the whole cycle is turning right back over again.
Yes.
You know? So I would love to see brass back into bands. I would like to see bands as a whole continue to strive, because, you know, bands right now is kind of second to artists, in my opinion.
Okay. So, with bands being second to artists, now it can lead me to this question. I really find a lot of band leaders or lead singers from bands are performing more without their bands. Why is this so?
It's a mixture of stuff, but off the top,
Yeah.
bands are hard. Bands are hard. We love being in bands with your fellow mates and your band members, but I mean, the average band is about 6, 7, could be 8 members, and there's 8 different personalities that really have to come together and have the same common goal. And that's tough to do. That's tough to maintain. But, I mean, that's one way of looking at it. But on the flip side, people more going towards being an artist is, I would look at it as growth, you know, evolution. You know, things change. People start to be confident enough to stand on their own feet, go on a stage by themselves. Because as much as you see a lead singer go up on the stage with his band, there's a comfort level knowing that the guys behind me are the guys that I practice with all week, you know. So, I mean, it's maturity at the same time, but bands definitely is a necessity, and no matter how far you make it as an artist, you would find that artist needs to have his band.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. We're going to take a quick commercial break, and we're going to get right back into this conversation. Remember, we have a brand new video that's going to be premiering tonight on the couch. So stick and stay. We're going to take a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back. All right? Yes, I.
Homegrown.
And initiate sequence.
Penetrate this man's soul with my heart. What? Watch and learn.
Sir?
Yes. You want top of power?
You want top of power?
Join the prepaid party with CCT and enjoy more affordable data plans, more top-up promotions, more savings with hero bundles, and more value for your money each and every Tuesday with Top Up Turn Up Tuesday. Visit a CCT store today or anywhere CCT Top Up is sold and top up your phone.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You want top of power?
Yes, and we are back right here on the couch with the man Boss. As I said before we went to commercial break, he has a brand new music video. We're not going to put that out yet. We got to get into a bit more of the conversation because we have some very interesting questions that we want to ask him, you know, some very interesting things. And we were talking about bands just now. And the younger bands, let's talk about more of the younger bands. They look up to people like you. They look up to people like Joe. They look up to Pascal, Ricky. Who did you look up to when you were doing music?
Right. That's easy for me, man. I can remember that like yesterday. For me, it was Chicken from Primetime.
But Chicken ain't all that old, though.
No, but he's the man. Like,
wow.
He is the man, you know, from Primetime, and I always wanted to be like him, you know, because I just like the way he approached his songs, you know, and how he delivered. He could actually sing, you know.
Okay.
So I really looked up to him. I mean, there were others. Of course, you know, Nick Daddy,
of course,
Friday, you know, Ecstasy had their lead singers over there. But for me, that one person was Chick Daddy.
Okay, cool. Now we have to get into this part of the questions and segments and what's not. So, you know, Beenie Man and Bounty Killer, they did a verses that shook the world. No. Will we ever ever see a combination or something similar like that Beanie Bounty with our Beanie and Bounty right here in the VI, Jugo and Bass?
I would welcome something like that. I would welcome something like that. I think, I mean, we all experience the Beanie Bounty. It brought back a lot of memories.
Oh yes, oh yes.
You know, music have a way of putting you in a certain time and space.
Yes,
You know, you remember when you first heard that song. You remember what you did when you know. So, I mean, I would love to do something like that. To be honest, I think it would come off good. You know, a trip down memory lane.
Who would win?
I mean, that's easy for me. I mean, that's easy.
So you're saying if you had to do a versus, people, VI massive, Vibe massive, Showtime massive. I'm asking the question right here and right now. Boss, if you had to do a versus with Jugo, who would win?
Well, to be honest, just like how I approached even watching the Beanie Bounty, for me, I wasn't really looking for a winner.
Okay.
I'm going to be totally honest. I was just enjoying the moment, enjoying seeing the legends go at it. And that would be my approach going into the competition. All jokes aside, I was just want to be a part of it, to go through that memory lane. You know.
Anybody ever talk to you about getting into politics?
No.
Very, very, very interesting response. Now, as we get deeper into this whole thing now, we talk about the music. I know you've won, I think it's 9 World Match titles. Am I correct?
Yeah, a lot of them.
A lot of them. Okay. Which?
Not me personally, but the band.
The band.
Showtime,
Okay.
Yeah.
The band. So, out of the 9, which World Match title or song was your favorite and why?
You know, that's one of them kind of questions. You know, like I have 2 children. I have a son and a daughter. And if you ask me which one I love the most, I just can't answer that because I love them both in different ways. So let me go real quick and talk about the songs that I sang that one road match.
Yeah.
We started with Soca Pledge. That one was special because, that was the first road match for the band actually.
Yeah.
And from being up Longbush in Ken Boyne's place up there practicing, I mean, that's one of the aims. The aims are like you have to
win a road match.
Win a road match at some point too. And to finally do it, that one will always be special. I don't remember the other what they came with it, but then there was the other one, Exercise. That one, that's special up to this day.
How exercise again?
If you wanna exercise in a jam, sing yeah. Show me your hand, aye. Well, if you wanna exercise in a jam, sing yeah. Spread out where you stand and let me see your hands and your toes. Ben, right? Yeah, that's a special song because, I mean...
Yeah, that's a big tune,
Yeah,
that is a big tune.
The ladies, them love that tune. I remember Jugo, McDaddy, and we used to just hit things hard them times there. So, so... Wait. That was special.
Hold on. You just said the ladies love that song. And you, Jugo, and McDaddy used to hit.
So the next song, the next one was
go ahead.
the next one I could remember was Buns of Steel. Buns of Steel, and that one was special for another reason. That one was featuring JJ.
Okay.
The Soca Monarch.
Yes.
JJ. That was special because that one was a mid-tempo song. It wasn't a fast song. Usually the fast songs win the road match, and that one was a slow one. So that's taken. And then after that, I think there was All Aboard. All Aboard was Sort Out. Well, Sort Out. That one speaks for itself. Yeah. I mean, people think that's probably the best song I ever did. And I wouldn't argue with them if they say that. Okay. Then it was All Aboard. All Aboard was special because All Aboard told a story about what happened in a Juve the year before. Yeah. So it's always good when you could recreate and bring back memory in song, and it really connected. Then Brockway is special in its own way because that was just last year, and that was after sitting out, watching the competition for a couple of years, Because, you feel a point when you're just doing the same thing over and over. After a while, you say, well, let me just leave this here for the younger generation now, And we did that for a while, and then until the troop owner insisted that we make something specifically for the road, which we did, and to see that, just to know that you could still do it,
Facts.
made it special.
Facts. Okay.
So I love all of them the same.
I understand.
Even the ones them that I didn't sing, I love them the same.
But I think
to be
you're
honest.
like the one that you used to, you get to hit things hard. What we're going to do, we are going to go to a quick commercial break. As I said, we still have that music video to premiere, which we're going to be premiering in the next segment. So we're going to kick a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back with more with Boss and the coach. All right? Soon come.
Homegrown.
There's a world full of other trolls. How different can they be?
Are we in Florida?
Oh my God.
Yes, people, we are back right here on the couch with the man boss. And I have a question I wanted to ask him, and I will ask him that question right now. And we'll see what he have to say about this question here. So, Mr. Freeman, sir,
Yes, sir.
if you were given the position of festival chairman, what would you do differently from what has been done over the years? Yeah.
I mean, we had some good festivals over the years, you know, but no doubt what I would do differently is definitely put our local entertainment and our cultural beliefs to the forefront more. Not that it's not being done, but it needs to be done more.
How would you do that?
I would do that by making sure that our local entertainment are prepared for the moment. You know, I mean, festival happens once a year, but I think that, you know, other than the artists working on their craft all year long, that support could also come from the Festival and Fairs Committee to get artists where they need to be, to follow the venues. You know, we played in band that Monday nights, Tuesday nights, Wednesday night, you know, Showtime is on, Vibe is on, and you have a big crowd of people coming just as if there was some band from someplace else. So, I mean, I would like to see more of that happening, and it's not something that festival can fix on its own, but they have to be in collaboration with the entertainers.
Okay. Still on the whole US Festival chairperson. Now, as the Premier always says, we are still not out of the woods. However, if you were in charge of festival, what would you push to make happen given the current restrictions in place with COVID-19?
Definitely, just watching our neighboring islands, USVI doing a virtual festival and other places, I think that would be an avenue. That would make more sense. It would be safe, and, you know, the entertainment the much needed entertainment that the general public would need would be available.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
All right, so what we're going to do, we're going to get into, this is the moment that we've all been waiting for. Boss is going to be wearing his fresh, brand new video. Is it for virtual festival? Or would it be for a festival? Or is it just to say, Boss dropping a big tune? Anyway, not to hear it from me. You're going to get a little introduction from Boss, so he's going to spice it up and what's that. So introduce the song for the Massive then. Yeah.
Listen to Massive. This one is brand new. This one is called Way Up. Energy, Way Up. Check it out. You heard it here first.
Bad mind, commence, negativity, bring stress, clean heart, feel pressure, come to say that I'm blessed. Energy way up to the sky, and I'm living my best life. No one can stop my shine. Energy way up to the sky. And I'm living my best life. No one can stop my shine. Bad mind. And they will try everything that they can do to get you. Misery love company, don't let them stress you. Put all your trust in God. Stand firm, stand tall. Rock down negative walls. friend come again. Hey. Mind the people who hate you, pretend to love you. In your face while behind your back trying to kill you. Watch them snakes in our grass. Take pill that won't last. Keep focus, eyes on the prize. Soon them must realize. I'm gonna live my life. I'm gonna live my life. Work hard for the things I like. Work for the things I like. Do what I wanna do. Say what I wanna say. Father, open the eyes. I saw me know that I use every right. Energy way up. Way up to the sky. And I'm living my best life. No one can stop my shine. Energy way up. Way up to the sky. And I'm living my best life. No one can stop my shine. I'm gonna live my life. I'm gonna live my life. Work hard for the things I like. Work for the things I like. Do what I wanna do. Say what I wanna say. Father, open the eyes. I saw me know that I use every right. Energy way up. Way up to the sky. And I'm living my best life. No one can stop my shine. Energy way up. Way up to the sky. And I'm living my best life. No one can stop my shine.
All right, boss. So we just saw the brand new video. Tell us a bit more about the video. Who did the production?
Right.
Who did the animation? Tell us about that.
Well, this song, this whole production is, I would call it quarantine music.
Oh, okay,
It-
okay.
Yeah, it was done during that time when we were on total lockdown. And, you know, I just started messing around with the keyboard, messing around with, some production. And we came up with something. And I got big up PDB.
Press the button.
PDB, Rakim Tadman.
Big up yourself, my lad.
Listen,
Yes, I
he,
Rakim.
you know, he did some additional production on it as well. And
Rakim here.
no, he's away right now to school still, and he's like lava right now, hot,
True,
doing some really good work. And in terms of the video was done by Justin out of Trinidad.
Okay.
He did the animation video, so I mean everything kind of came together. The song was inspired by, you know, just trying to stay above negativity, so to speak. You know, just try to live your life. You know, and I hope it serves as an inspiration for people listening to it.
And one thing that I would say is, like, I find that you try to push that whole notion of living above negativity, because I mean there's one line from you that I always remember you by, good over evil.
Good over evil.
That always is like once if I have to name my bass lyrics, I'm gonna say good over evil. All the time. But we're gonna be wrapping up just now. I have two more things. Now, last question for you. Last final question.
Sure.
Last question, because after you finish this question, what I want you to do is just leave a message with the viewing audience, something positive, something that they can take away. So, my last question. Are you ready?
Yes.
So, if you were given $1 million right now, what would be the first three things that you buy?
The first three things?
First three things.
A house. A house. I probably would donate some to the poor.
But I ain't buying.
Well, you're right. That's not buying.
That's not buying.
I would buy somebody something who don't have it.
Okay, good.
And then I'll bank the rest.
But I ain't buying.
I'll
That's
buy a
only
bank.
two things.
I'll buy a bank.
You buy a bank?
Yes, buy a bank and put some inside of it.
All right. Well, if you're gonna buy a house,
right?
Buy something for somebody who doesn't have it, and then you're gonna buy a bank.
A whole bank.
A whole bank. No, a positive message for the people as we sign off.
Well, listen, people, I just want you to keep positive, of course, you know. Focus on your goals, focus on what you want to become, and know that there's no room for negativity. Negativity will block your blessings. Stay focused, stay positive, and stay way up. Bless.
Now, as always, people, I thank you for viewing The Couch. We're going to be back next week with more vibes right here on The Couch, where we encourage people to come chat with us, and get comfortable. This is Ricky with an I, and I'm out. Until next week.